We are all about making science, technology, engineering, and math fun and real. Welcome to the STEM for Kids world. This is Moni Singh. I am the creator of STEM for Kids. You are here today maybe because you're a teacher who has spent many hours writing lessons and you feel like constantly hustling to find ways to engage your students in STEM. You feel uncertain about how to teach students responsible use of technology and artificial intelligence. Or maybe you are a school administrator figuring out how to be competitive and bring relevant STEM topics when what's relevant keeps changing. You're also mindful of doing so while managing costs and preventing teacher burnout. Or maybe you are a private or Montessori school, care center, and you don't mind bringing some extra funds by offering STEM after-school programs and camps to your own students. Now, I've seen and heard a sentiment like this from so many educators all across the globe. It feels like I'm constantly chasing the world of STEM while juggling my various other priorities. Why does it feel that way, right? It feels like this constant scramble because the world of STEM is moving at lightning fast speed. It represents a vast array of skill sets. Now, Brookings Institution did a survey of 3 million job ads, and they showed that there are hundreds and hundreds of skills. And plus, these skills are applied in many diverse applications. And because of lucrative opportunities, of course, STEM skills are in high demand. And with the advent of AI, more and more changes are taking place. Now, I know all this because I came from the world of STEM myself. I worked there. I hired and trained STEM workers. As a software engineer, I made our phones wireless. Many of you may remember the time when phones used to be tethered to our walls, and then helping bring data into our homes, into our schools, into our businesses. Now, after spending many years making devices smarter, I turned my attention to people because we were seeing a talent gap developing. So I started STEM for Kids in 2011 when there were hardly any programs like these for children. And during those years, we've gone through the rigor of establishing a new educational model and perfecting it. You see, to go through the process of creating something totally new, making missteps along the way and fixing those, adding new interesting programs, updating them, making more missteps and fixing those, it's an iterative process. It takes a lot of patience, your full-time commitment, and of course, time, heart, and money.
You have a scholarship for educators as well, so you're not only helping students, you're helping teachers.
There's all these, the lessons, there's like more than 300 hours of instructions. So there are lessons in different kinds of topics, together with that four-dimensional element I talked about, through the scholarships, making it available to the teachers, wherever they are, whoever you are. So whether you're a private school teacher, public teacher, you're dealing with curriculum instruction.
All around the world.
Anywhere, if you are dealing with STEM education anyway, I have an $88 million scholarship. It's basically going to help the first 10,000 educators.
Amazing.
Give the, basically you get the lessons, you have the plan ready to go, how to implement it with the students.
Amazing.
So with all of that, we put together an extensive lineup of programs, a set of curriculum. We do that with all the educational connections. So of course, all the programs have to be connected with educational standards. So where do we go from here? Now, the great physicist, Sir Isaac Newton, had said, if I have seen further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants. So as a smart educator, when you have the opportunity to build on the solid foundation of our efforts, build without respinning the wheel, wouldn't you? And plus, you have these great scholarships. So if you have not applied yet, go ahead and apply for those scholarships. And basically, we provide decisions in basically seconds. And if you are a group, as I mentioned, you can begin the application and you can schedule a brief review. There's a link for you to schedule a meeting so you can talk with, to tell us more about your group requirements. And then basically your access and training begins right away. As soon as you go through the application process and finish the payment, your training is basically right there available to you. Now, many people ask us, how much time does it take to get my classes going? You typically want to stay about 3 to 4 trainings ahead of your class, and that's it. So you could basically begin your programs in just about 2 weeks. You start the training with us, do some of the initial training, and then you can basically start providing your classes to your students.